standing room only today. Where's everybody?
Yeah.
What's the deal here, you know? Tim Sam shows up and, you know.
Nobody's got gas
Bring
money.
food and,
There's food out here, yeah, you know, so, all right, here, let's, to make this fair. So, I'll let the straggler can't win the valuable prize we give every day, you know? $8 retail value.
Anna didn't sign in yet.
All right, Ann, we'll give it to you. Come on, bring it in money. You win, it's just wrong. Okay, I'm just saying, it's just wrong. Because you're gonna need a pen, right? Yeah. Realtors without a pen, that's all it is. Right? Here we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't notice, Zippy Shell is here today. Very cool, very cool. There you go, Mike. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, Jane, real quick, pop quiz. That's how many agents are in each office. Which office has 288?
Northwest.
Who agrees? Who doesn't care? I know you really don't care. This is just something for you to do. Matter of fact, that is the Northwest. Which one has 453? Yes. All right, now it might get a little tricky.
Green Valley's next, 398.
Who has 398? Green Valley?
Green Valley.
The non-Las Vegas brand.
Yeah.
Green Valley. Collectively, 1440 something. Two. Guess how many? Guess what company is second in agents in Vegas?
Central Vegas.
I have Cincinnati Vegas. And
Berkshire.
Berkshire Hathaway. Very good guess. And very good guess, though.
Keller Williams.
Keller Williams. Who knew? Right? 880.
Oh, that's cute.
Right? So we're almost twice as big as our next one. You guys really care? Absolutely not. You don't really care. You don't care, right? But it's kind of a cool thing. So 1 out of every 10 agents works for us. Again, I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is here, you know? So that is good. Okay, it's very good. So I know you guys were dying to find out what that meant. So let's get to it. Before we get to our friends from Zippy Shell, Tim's doing a class right afterwards. Does anyone know what the definition of geofencing is? Not you. Okay, you don't count. Okay, you're gonna find out at 10:30ish. Okay, really good tool. Upcoming events, we have Steve Thomas coming next week. We all know Steve Thomas, the economist from San Diego, comes in every 3 or 4 months, has some great slides. And he really does have some great slides. So you want to read from that one. And then we have solar, the database with me, John, and Wendy, and we finally got these guys to come in. It's not their fault, it's ours. It's a home staging company that a lot of us don't do. It's a little pricey. Sometimes the client pays for it, sometimes the agent pays for it, preferably the client pays for it, but prices are going up. So it's not uncommon to stage a $750,000 vacant home for a couple $1,000 bucks. Okay, so that's Scott will be coming in on that day. I know you're all excited. You got the 14 emails for your money from LDR. You have until the 5th or 6th. Then it's $50.
Yep.
$50
Tank of
fine.
gas. That's the thing, a tank of gas.
$50 late fee. Don't give them any more money, okay? I mean, I forgot how many millions they get every year from late fees, from not changing your close of escrow date. Right, Miller?
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. You know what I'm getting at, right? Or whatever. Millions agents pay into LDR. So don't you pay enough. So pay your bill, please. Where is she? Diana Parks? I think she's here. Very nice. There she is. She had a great month last month. Congratulations. And do we have a Lauren here too? Way to go. Good job. Good job. Here's some numbers real quick. As a matter of fact, if someone says, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? What would you guys say? Yes is the answer. Buyer or seller? Yes. What do you think it is?
They say still sellers, but buyers have a lot more
Well,
negotiation.
according to the RJ, today, we're in a buyer's market. This is from today in the RJ. Today in the RJ, I like it. It's given, they got it from Redfin. I'm not saying that's not a good source, but it's a nice little story about, it's a buyer's market for residential. Supposedly, according to Redfin, there's 13,000 sellers, but there's only, compared to 6,900 last August. So according to Redfin, the number of listings have doubled, and they probably have, more or less, right? We've talked about that for a long time, okay? So, again, I pulled these articles up because you should know this stuff and do a video on it. Go on TikTok and do a crazy background thing with this and talk about, according to Redfin, it's a buyer's market, okay? Not agents, this is, I think, what clients want to see, that you're kind of on top of the market.
A good video would be, if you're looking to move from New York City to Las Vegas, these are things that you should look for in our market.
There you go. Okay.
There's a lot of action moving on.
Yeah, so not that I'm promoting the RJ gang, it seems like I do that a lot, but sometimes they have some good stuff that I know you guys might not necessarily look at on a daily basis, but that was just today's, so what else do we have here? It's Rising Stars, it's that. Some of you are going to the summit, I think we're up to 10 or 12 from this office alone, which is kind of nice, okay? So it's less than a month away, you know?
Ricky said no to Booze Cruise, we'll figure something else out.
Yeah, I know, yeah, so, the goal is to get 100 agents from Vegas to go. Don't know if that's gonna happen, out of 1,442, you think we get 100? Maybe, we hope, so, but if you wanna come, it's, it's still available for you, okay? Tony Robbins is gonna be the guest speaker, okay? Has anyone ever seen Tony? Right, yeah, I've seen Tony, yeah, he's, he won't let you fall asleep, okay? You're not gonna sleep during Tony's meeting, he's just not going, okay? Really good stuff, okay? Don't forget the Halloween party, dress up and bring a crock pot of chili, okay? We usually have 10 or 12 or 20 of you that bring crock pots. We'll have a gift for the best chili. We all taste it and then we vote. And someone's gonna win, how much are they gonna win? Come on. Wendy's putting up the money.
I didn't think about it yet.
Yeah, okay. But there'll be a gift card or $50 or.
Jar of Tums.
There you go, Thomas, there you go, right? Right to the bathroom. And then John's great idea, hopefully you guys are gonna do this with the $20 pumpkin pie thing. Really great idea, okay? We get them at Costco?
Yep, we're giving Costco, we're
Right.
paying for the taco truck, talk to people to bring tacos, we'll get a photo booth out there, it's gonna be an event, not just
Question for you, John, where is it gonna be held?
right here.
Here,
In
okay,
the
like in the
parking
back
lot.
parking lot?
Yep,
And it's funny, one of the agents said to me, Tim, how come you guys aren't having turkey this year? Like, if you've been here for a while, we have turkey in November, like we cater a whole turkey thing. I said, well, we probably will, we are. No, you're having tacos.
yeah.
Instead, I said, no, we're not having tacos instead. It's tacos in addition to the pumpkin pie, but on another day, we're gonna do the turkey, like we always do. Okay, so,
This is for your clients.
Correct.
This is for your deals for 2026.
right, the turkey is for you guys and gals. This is for your clients to come in, check out the place, meet you. And like John said, you invite one person, they walk in and there's 20 other clients here. Come meet all my clients. They might think those other 19 are your clients, for all they know, okay? So it's a great little marketing thing. So hopefully you take advantage of it. That's the post. I don't know who needs post. Some of you had some issues in August, getting your things done on time, to say the least. Please, do your CE. We're all guilty of doing it the last month, me included. But when you don't do it, it becomes a whole thing. We gotta send your license back, we have to terminate you from the win group, it's a whole thing. So please, stay on top of your CE, and to make it easier, we pay for it. So it can't be much easier. I can't take the classes for you, okay? I'd like to, but I can't, okay? But at least we'll pay for it, okay? That's the training calendar, that looks like this. You all starting, I think, use it a little bit, very nice, good job from Sam's again, okay? It looks great on your phone, looks great on your laptop, looks great on an iPad. Utilize it. There's gonna be no more printing of a calendar, correct?
I still print it, but
There you go, okay. All right, well, let's do calendars, okay?
Trying to go green, we're
Yes.
trying to go green.
Yeah, we're trying to,
No pun intended.
there you go, feel great, exactly, there we go. So, this is the new rev up schedule for those of you that are mentees. This doesn't affect anybody here probably, because most of, I think Lauren and who else is here? Diana have gone through all the classes. But we're changing it up a little bit, where we're gonna do 2 classes in a row in a certain office. So we're going back to it being live and on Zoom. Don't know if this is gonna work. We've tried it this way before, we've tried just Zoom, we've tried just live. Now we're trying live and Zoom, so we will see. So on these dates, here in Summerlin and here in Summerlin, me and Wendy will be in the room here, those Wednesdays and Fridays doing the class live, just so you know, okay? So we kind of mix that up a little bit. And how many movers have we had come in here over the years? Moving companies? Just one? Yeah, yeah. And I know the other guys aren't any good, but there's a lot of, well, there are a lot of moving companies that are no good. Let's be honest. You know, my brother's cousin, my brother and you know, his two friends from college, you know, have a moving company and they want to come in here and talk to you guys. No, we're not gonna let that happen, you know. Zippy Shell, I've known them for years. I've used them twice, full disclosure, to move stuff for me. And the license, they're bonded, you know, me and Wendy did a deal and they moved the furniture from the client of ours that was selling. And he goes, Tim, these guys just showed up. I said, yeah. He goes, they're wrapping shit up and saran wrap. They got blankets everywhere. They put on little things on their shoes. Like, what you know, how much did you pay for this? You know, like and I'm not saying that they're cheap or expensive, but it really impressed the client that the way they showed up instead of just you know, picking up crap and running it down the stairs. So really good guys. I think Ray is here, Mary is here, right? Okay, so guys, come on up, say hello. Say hello, guys, a little round of applause for these guys. Let's see if I can find their stuff. I can find their stuff, I think, right here.
Thank you for the introduction. I wanted to note that he said that not all moving companies are the same thing.
Well, let's hope that. Yeah.
My name is Ray. I am the sales manager for Zippy Shell Moving and Storage. This is our GM, Terry Pierce. How you doing? And we are here today to talk to you about moving solutions. No such thing as problems, only solutions. I want you to keep that in mind as we go through this presentation. First and foremost, just by a show of hands, how many people in here have used storage units personally, friends or family, or had to help somebody take a million trips to a storage unit to take couches back and forth? Yep, I see one hand. Yep, thank you, thank you. Yep. So what's amazing about our system is it is portable, deliverable, and we bring it right to your client's front door. The whole point of this is to make it easy, fast, and efficient. Whether they want to self-load it or whether they want to hire our professional movers, we can do either one. But the whole point is that we show up in a truck and trailer with the storage unit in the back, and away we go. We'll give them as much time as they need in order to load up their unit. We'll come back, we'll pick it up, and we'll take it away. Really easy. As you can see, we are best voted amongst Las Vegas Review Journal, which is amazing. We love them. On to the presentation. So, just a couple of highlights. So our system, again, is portable. We bring it back to our warehouse, which is climate controlled, and it is under 24-hour surveillance. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's very important to us that your clients feel safe while their stuff is in storage, so they can completely forget about it and keep doing whatever it is they need to do. Same day local moves or cross-country moves across the US. Full service, high touch moving services including packing, crating, loading, and unloading, moving supplies delivered to your client's home or business, and we can ship vehicles as well. Save your clients approximately 15% versus traditional van lines and pods and pack rat for storage. We are street legal and HOA friendly, and I cannot stress this enough. Because our units, and again, as you saw, because they're in an actual trailer, we have a great relationship with all of the HOAs in Vegas. Simply put, if your client needs us to move 2 inches to the left, 5 inches back to the right, or up and around the corner because their neighbor's complaining, the HOA is complaining, whatever the case, we're happy to send out a driver whenever and move it wherever they need it. And because of that, the HOAs actually really like us. It's not like with our competitors where when they set a storage unit outside of a home, it's there. They will not come back and move it. We, on the other hand, are happy to come back and move it as needed. Ultra convenient, and again, 364 days a year, we are open and ready to serve. We do not do Super Bowl Sunday for obvious reasons. I mean, come on, we gotta have some breaks, but yeah. So this is what it looks like in the back of our trailer when we show up. It is an actual mesh cage design you'll see, and I'll show you another picture. It's not a solid wall. And that is actually to your client's benefit because there are a lot of materials that when stored, they need to actually breathe and they need airflow to come in so that mold, mildew, and other things of that nature do not actually develop while they're in storage, whether it's for 2 days or 2 years. It's very important to us that when they get their stuff back, it's in the same condition as when they put it into storage. Here's a picture of our fleet of trucks. How many trucks are we up to now?
We're up to 9 trucks now.
9 trucks. So this picture's a little outdated. I think we've only got, what, 5 in here in the picture? We use these trucks for same-day local moves. If they're trying to come from Henderson to Henderson or North Las Vegas out to Pahrump, we can facilitate those kinds of moves. These are 26-foot box trucks. All of our local moves come with 50 to 60 moving blankets, roughly, as part of the service. Our guys bring their own tools, dollies, and four-wheelers to take apart any beds or other furniture as needed. And anything we take apart, we will put back together on the end. It's very important to us that everything is placed with ultra care, so that way it's like they didn't even miss a beat. So when we ship clients out of state, what we do is we use our storage units to actually load up all of their belongings. We put the storage units into the back of a semi-truck, and then we take the truck and we take it anywhere in the country. We can only put about 3 units into each truck, but it's not a problem. If we need more trucks, that's not a problem at all. We are also happy to offer free in-home assessments, do a walkthrough and see how many storage units it'll take, and then that way when we present the client with a quote, it's very accurate. So, this is a map of our current markets. We currently have over 60 franchise and corporate locations where we can ship anything across the country. And we are happy to work with our clients and even the places that are kind of outside of the purview. We're happy to reach out and see how we can get them delivered down to them. And we're currently working on opening up a few more, aren't we?
Yeah, we're 3 new ones on the East Coast, Raleigh, Tampa. 2 new ones, Raleigh and Tampa, and then we're looking to expand somewhere on the West Coast. Salt Lake, Denver, Phoenix, and I think Northern Nevada, not sure where it is though.
Bottom line, we see people coming all the time from New York, we see people going all the time to Texas, California, wherever they're trying to go, we're happy to help get them there. Here's a picture of our lovely crew. You can see that we are all in uniform. You will notice myself and Terry in the picture as well. Again, notice that when we show up to your house, to the client's house, this is exactly how we look. We're polite, we're professional, we're clean cut, and we are ready to treat your clients the same way that you treat them. It's very important to us that the relationship you've worked so hard to build and maintain with your clients, that we are an extension of that relationship, and they're getting the same amazing service from us that they've come to expect from you. So, this is a little bit closer picture of our containers when we show up. You can see some patio furniture inside the unit. And again, as you can see, it is this mesh design that I spoke of. It is not solid walls. And again, it actually allows for air to travel through the unit and make sure that no mold, mildew, or other bad bacteria actually builds up. You'll notice too that there is a ramp. It's really easy and friendly, user-friendly, accessible, really easy to do. You will also notice that for our storage units, something that sets us apart, we have barn-style doors. What I mean is they open this way as opposed to, you'll notice some of the other competitors, they use roll-up doors. And it takes away the space that you or your clients can use inside the storage unit. So the barn-style doors actually allows you to put even more stuff into the unit itself. Here's a picture of our warehouse, so sparkling clean that you could eat off the floors. We wouldn't let you, but it's always nice to have options, right? It's very important to us that the entire time your clients are in storage, if they need to get anything, they simply make a phone call, they come down, we have their unit set up for them, and they get whatever they need, we put everything back, and away they go, away we go. So, it's very important that our main warehouse looks like this the entire time they're in storage. The only thing we won't allow clients to bring into storage, because of that, is food and chemicals. Yes,
Is
question?
that where everyone's putting their storage, or this is one person's storage?
No, good question. No, this is our whole warehouse. This is over 300 customers worth of
So
items.
we're not allowed to walk in, you're gonna pull the whole storage thing out?
So, great question. They're actually individual units and they just stack. So yes, we will have our warehouse manager pull the unit down from wherever it is in the warehouse and have it staged and ready for you or your client when you come. And then that way it's actually really easily accessible.
So you have what, a separate room just for?
It's actually a lot bigger than it looks. How big is our warehouse?
65,000 square feet.
65,000 square feet. So it's all in the same warehouse. We just have an area where we can set your client's unit, and then when you come, it's really easily accessible.
So So it's like a closed area, just where you or your client are just gonna grab whatever you want and then
Not
you bring it back?
not closed, but separate, yes.
So how, someone's protecting everyone else's stuff at all times?
Say again?
Cause we're used to a traditional storage unit where everyone has their own, so
Right.
now we're all in one separate thing, so.
Right, so.
How do we protect that someone is not gonna grab our stuff?
Great question. So all of the units are locked the entire time they're in storage, and the only one with the keys is the client themselves. When we leave the property, whether they self-load it or whether they use our movers, we lock it and we hand them the keys, and they're the only ones with a copy of the keys.
So I'm not understanding, because you're saying all that stuff is that one person's stuff?
No, this is.
It's not a shelf.
Yeah.
She thinks that's a shelf.
That
Far away,
mesh
it looks like a
cage
shelf.
inside the
Okay,
trailer.
yeah, no,
Take
this
that
is the
mesh
entire
cage out.
warehouse.
Okay.
Right, they're not a storage company.
Each piece is.
So,
How long is that stuff there for?
We've had, we've had people stay in for 2 days, we've had people stay in for 8 years, so I mean, you know, yeah, as long as you or your clients need to stay in storage, we're happy to
So my
facilitate.
question is typically it comes in and goes out.
Yeah,
Right,
typically,
for the most part?
within 3 to 6 months,
Yeah,
people
it's
are ready,
fine.
yeah.
But someone can't walk into there, like, I can't walk into there
No.
and you're pulling, if I want something, you're pulling my whole stuff out?
Those are
You don't-
containers.
Yeah, yes.
How far away?
Not your stuff, your whole unit.
My
on a
whole
forklift.
unit out.
Yes, we're pulling the whole unit out.
And you're bringing it to a secure location that
Probably just
I
the front,
can't mess
right?
around with
Yes.
someone else's.
Yes.
So Barry, it's like 65,000
I got it.
unit, right? I mean,
You
a
couldn't
building,
mess with
right?
anybody
And
else's
then they're all
stuff anyway.
stacked, and if you say, hey, I need to come get my stuff, they're gonna pull a
Right.
machine,
Yes.
pull your unit down and put it in that area that's in the
So,
front.
Robert can't walk over
No.
to her unit and grab her stuff when you guys are not noticing?
No, yes.
Wendy,
One, it's in a locked steel cage, two, the entire warehouse is under
Okay, so there's a
surveillance.
cage, and everyone has a separate cage?
Yes.
That cage is in
Yes,
the
the
trailer.
cages I was showing earlier, everyone has their own,
Okay.
and again,
I will
locked
have to
in.
take a phone call, sorry.
No, you're good, you're
So
good.
just to kind of give you an idea, it's 7 by 7 by 15, so that container is probably from this table almost to the front of that very last table. Okay, and it's 7 feet high, 7 feet wide, so that container, obviously with a forklift, these are each individual containers, they're all numbered, they're barcoded, so we have an
Okay, in a
inventory
cage.
system. Yes, locked and secure, so customer calls for 24 hours notice.
I got it, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is it just one opening now? So if I need something, a lamp at the very back,
Yes, there is only one opening. On that note though, when we come and where our movers load it for the clients, we work with them and we talk to them like, hey, is there anything that you would need access to while you're in storage? Clothes, holiday decorations, exactly, we're doing that a lot right now. Anything like that, and we can put it towards the front of the unit, and then that way.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's no different than a regular storage unit that you would use, that you would have a 24-hour storage. I mean, if your stuff's in the back, you'd still have to pull things out to get to whatever's in there. So there's really no different than this container than a regular, standard 24-hour storage unit.
And I heard forklift, I actually thought Terry did the lifting of the cage.
No, that's a good point, we need to, you know, I mean. it's probably
Yeah, maybe a little
not
small one on my
giving them
desk,
that.
that's about it.
Okay, so, pods, our number one competitor, I wanna highlight this. They have a 1.5 star Yelp review and a 3-star Yelp review, excuse me, a 3-star review on Google. I wanna highlight this because our current Yelp review is 4.5, our current Google review is 4.8. I mention all of this because the number one name in the game, as all of you know, is customer service. I said it earlier in the presentation, but I wanna highlight to you the impact it is to us knowing that when you recommend us to a client, you are putting your stamp of approval on us and you're saying, hey, I trust these guys are vetted, these guys are thorough, these guys are solid. They're going to take as great care of you as I do personally. It's important to us that you know that we understand that, and that when we get the ball, that we're gonna run and we're gonna make that touchdown, that we're gonna take care of the client through and through from start to finish and make sure that their moving experience is like none other than they've ever had. Moving sucks, we all know this. Zippy Shell doesn't. Oh, perfect. So I would like to hand out flyers to all of you as agents with Realty One. Oh, it's up here. As agents with Realty One, we offer a 10% discount off of storage when you or your client mentions us. Sorry, we passed the shot.
a week to store one crate?
So we're always willing to work with the clients, because typically it's $209 per unit per month, and we charge a $149 delivery fee to bring the unit to them per unit. But if they're only gonna be in storage for that long, we're happy to work with the client and come up with an adjusted price.
So cross-country moving is considered as a storage unit, right?
Yes, we use our storage units to actually ship our clients across storage. And like I said earlier, we're happy to do a in-home assessment and let them know how many storage units it's going to be.
In comparison to the pods, would you
Yes.
say that price-wise, you're pretty much even? Are you higher or are you lower? So if price is a real important factor for
Yes.
somebody.
So we are in competition with pods, we're constantly taking a look to see where they're at pricing wise. We are competitive with them. We will beat their pricing, so a pod, if you have a customer that is thinking about pods, we will beat that price.
Oh.
So we'll definitely match and beat that price. So as long as it's brought up, customer can prove how much that they got quoted from pods, we can obviously
Oh, that's
beat that
good.
price.
Yes.
And pods does not offer full service.
That's
the difference that we do. We should supply full service. We can also just give you cartons if the customer wants to do their own packing, and doesn't wanna take the time to go Home Depot and pick out the cartons. We sell cartons as well. We can drop them off to the customer's home as well as a convenience.
I have a quick question. You guys mentioned you have good relationship with the HOAs,
Yes.
which is great. But when people are moving from apartment buildings, they usually have weird setup locations for parking and
Yes.
carports. How does it work if they have like a small apartment that they just need to load, take somewhere else temporarily? Do you guys do like
Great question.
diagonal parking?
Great question, and we run into that quite regularly. So if the client is coming into storage, we will find a place in the complex where we can put it that's as close to their apartment as possible. Sometimes it's not that close, but we're happy to find what actually works with the management and make sure that we're not in violation. And then if we're doing a local move for them, same thing, because with the local move, we're bringing the big trucks, we're not bringing the storage units. So with that being said, our guys are very polite, and they'll park as close as they can to the apartment to, make everything quick and easy. But they are happy to move the truck if, this person needs to get out, or we're blocking their garage, or we're in the way of X, Y, Z person, whatever it is. So,
Okay.
yes, again, happy to move the truck in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, thank you.
Say if it's like a 2,500 fully furnished square foot home, how many of these do you think you would need?
So, great question. Roughly, each unit can fit about 1,000 square feet of furniture and boxes. Now, the caveat to that, and I love to tell my clients this, and I'm sure as agents you can all appreciate this, there's 3 sizes of furniture. There's apartment-sized furniture, there's house-sized furniture, and then there's mansion-sized furniture. And a lot of times we will come to an apartment that has a 9-piece sectional that is obviously meant for a mansion rather than an apartment. So typically would be about 3. But again, we're happy to come and do a free in-home assessment and provide the client, hey, because when we see it, we have a much better understanding.
So you'll come out, take a look, and tell me how many units you need?
Correct. We have a customer service manager that's been working for us for 9-10 years. Right, yeah. And he's really great, he's really professional. We send him out into the field all the time. His estimates are very accurate, trusted. And then we're happy to talk to the client too about whether they want us to come back and pack, whether they want us to load, etc. Go over all the details of it, and then that way when we provide them an estimate, it's very accurate.
We do prefer to do it in-home, anything about 2,000 square feet or more. We also have virtual capabilities as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. If they would prefer to do a FaceTime, walkthrough, we're happy to do that. Yes.
Let's say during the loading or the moving, the items are damaged. How do you resolve that issue?
Great question.
Okay, so you can purchase a valuation. We have different levels of valuation that you can buy. Now, if the crew comes in and actually breaks the furniture, we do have a claims process, but a lot of that will come to me, and I'll take a look, and I'll work with the customer, and we'll try to satisfy the customer as best we can.
So it's guaranteed?
Yeah. If there's any damages to the actual property, that's 100% liability on us. So if we move a desk or a table and we dent the wall, or we scrape a surface, that's 100% on us, no cost to the client there.
on that note too, anything that goes, anything that happens on the job, we're happy to communicate. Like as soon as I find out, I call the agent myself and I say, hey, we're having, X, Y, or Z happened on the property. I want to make sure that you know it before the client themselves calls you and is complaining, because I want to make sure that the lines of communication between us and you are as clear and open as possible. Of course. Any other questions? Perfect. Did everybody get a flyer? Perfect. Who's gonna close the most houses?
What was the discount?
Discount is 10.
45%? Oh, 10? Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me you need to move soon?
I'm just saying, you never know, you never know.
Well, perfect. Okay, well, thank you guys so much, and kill the rest of Q4.
There you go. Right there. This is quality. I think I remember when I moved here from New Jersey, that was a while ago. Hey, before you guys go, if someone's moving here to New Jersey.
Yes.
On purpose? Never going back, I know, right, you lost a bet or something here, yeah? Are you moving other people's stuff with my stuff?
Great question. So,
Do you know what I mean?
yes, so it depends how many units you have. Like I was saying before, we can only put 3 of our storage units onto each truck. So if you have 3 units, then it is all yours. If you only have 1 unit or 2 units, then we will find another person who has 1 or 2 units to fill up the truck and ship it. However, when we do that, again, I want to emphasize that all of you or your clients' belongings are securely locked away in your unit. There is no mixing or possible mix-up of the stuff as there are with other van lines.
Yeah, so just real quick, I do have a background in the van line. So with a van line may put anywhere from 1, a total truckload, or up to 6 different shipments into that truck. And the only thing that's really separating one customer shipment from another customer shipment may be a load bar, some tape, so on and so forth. So when the crews go on the truck, they may just start all of a sudden pulling. Yes, they're doing an inventory and checking things off, but that doesn't happen all the time. With it being in the container, the only thing that's touching are the 2 containers in the truck. The truck is inside that container.
You know, the reason I brought up when I moved here from New Jersey, the big van line, the giant truck pulled up, and they opened it, and my stuff was right there. But the truck is like 9,000 feet long. I'm thinking, whose stuff is this? And they explained it's 5 other people.
Yes.
Stuff kind of, my stuff is touching
Yeah.
Miller's stuff. I don't Come on, so the fact that you guys divvy it up, I
Yes,
think.
and those,
that's-
the containers are also protected. We wrap the containers, and then we also put a piece of plastic over the top, so that actually keeps, if there is something with another customer's items, there's no way that stuff can transfer out or get into another container.
Bed bugs.
Sure. Our guys do look, and our guys are trained to look for those types of items, and if we do see that, then we obviously let the customer know that we can't load those types of things.
Gotcha, okay.
I do have one more question. So you said that you do transport cars?
So not directly, but we do have a third party we work very closely with for a long time, and they're thoroughly vetted. And yes, and they ship all over the country as well. So
And that's their specialty, that's all they do.
all they do. And when all we do is we give the client or you their phone number. You mention us, you get a nice discount, and it's really simple.
Awesome, thank you.
Of course.
All right, gang, before we get to our friends at Rock Title, John Morgan, anything, pearls of wisdom?
Real
you got
quick,
for me?
just
Yeah.
that pie event, it's crucial, it's a phone call, right? I think we discussed when we originally, presented it, there's like 5 or 6 touches for this one event for you and your clients. And that is moving the needle for 2026. Even if you haven't closed a lot of deals this year, you got some leads that are promising, call them. Call and say, hey, we're having an event here in a few weeks for Thanksgiving. I'd like to get you a pie, like family to come down for tacos. That'd be great to hang out. Yeah, here you go. But ultimately, Mary Perry can brand her pies, and she can put little Mary Perry stickers on and nice little pink bags, whatever she wants to do. We're going to bring the pies here. We're going to get the tacos here, and you guys are just going to show up, hand pies to your client, and mingle. That's it. It's the most valuable event you could do all year long.
Where the pies from?
Taco. So that $20 per pie includes what we're gonna have to pay the taco people to show up and serve tacos to everybody. Whether they show up themselves or bring the whole family, whatever, we're gonna have food.
do we purchase the tickets in advance, or is that okay if we have like last minute guests that wanna come in?
So the 13th is the drop dead date that I need. I was just at Costco yesterday. He said that's the date I need my order in. If it's gonna be 2 or 3
Got it.
pies, which it probably will be. So, again, $20. Use the links, either Venmo or Zelle, and then once you order them, text me or email me saying so I can match it up with you on the
Got it,
website.
thank you.
Terry, pick a number from 1 to 13.
7.
Again, number 7.
Julie Creek?
Where's Julie? There it is. Winner, winner, winner. Here we go. 1099 is in the mail, as always. Okay? Pay for this stuff. All right, gang. She's been nice to us lately. Well, last week she was a little bit of a pain in the butt to me, but we settled behind closed doors. But, ladies and gentlemen, Maria, everybody. Do this, right? We're doing this?
We're doing that.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so I've tried to make this all easy for you guys, and I redid them, so on your way out, if you wanna pick these up. This is the way that you get your referrals, your BDRAs, and the rental showing and compensation forms signed. Cause those all have to get signed before you start showing properties and all that good stuff. This format will not, it will open your SkySlope file, but because you won't have an address, it'll just be under what we call a pre-contract. So it'll be under your client's name, so there's a section right here. This is the old, oh, this is the new one. No, this is the old one.
I know, that's the one that's in the
Oh,
thing.
no,
Is this
she
the
put
old
the
one?
new one in there. God, Susie, that's great.
No, here it is, right, number 11 has the 3.
Yeah, we've got the 3
Yeah.
in there. So make sure that on step number 5, you're putting in the client's name. That's how you find it in SkySlope, okay? So it'll be their name, and then you just follow the system through. On step number 9, that's the important one, because that's when you're telling us whether it's a referral, a BVRA, or a rental showing and comp form, okay? So just make sure that you do that, and then you upload that in step number 11. You upload all of the documents. Does that make it a little bit easier, you guys?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure that you, again, I'm trying to stress it to you, is put the customer's name in there, because that's the only way that you're gonna find it in SkySlope, because you don't have an address for those. Now, once you do have an address, you have to go in there, and then you have to click on contract, so that it'll convert that. So it'll say accepted contract in a yellow box. You click on that, and then you follow the system and put in your address and all of the good stuff. I get blank faces. So I'm hoping.
They understood everything.
Yeah, I just do everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave these in the back on your way out. You can pick these up, and that'll be the new version.
And again, just let me stress before Tim comes up, or if he wants to come up and get his thing set up here before, or you want to do this first, Tim. I talked to a lot of brokers in town. Some from 1 or 2 shops, 1 or 2 agents to, the ones that have hundreds and hundreds of agents. There's a rumor, when did all of this go into place? When did all these changes take place? Anyone remember? Last week, last month, last year?
October 1st.
Right, the lawsuit was in August, October 1st, so it's been a year. So rumor has it the division's going around to the brokerage firms auditing them to see if we have these forms in there from you guys within the right time frame. Okay? So we don't want the BBRA, if you can avoid it, dated the same day you write the RPA. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not saying you can't do that, but in reality, it shouldn't happen that way. Okay? You should have had the consultation with the buyer on Monday. Even if it's on the phone, send them the BBRA, send them to Zoom, they sign it Monday, right? You put it in the SkySlope, and then you show them houses on the weekend, and the RPA is dated Saturday. Does that make sense? You look at me like Marie again.
I know.
What does the state have to do with it? It's an NAR thing.
No, it's a division thing too, okay? They audit our files to make sure we're in compliance. with all of the things we're supposed to be in compliance with.
And everybody's hands go up.
There you go.
So what I wanted to say was, guys, the division can come in here and ask for your file, and they look at your lockbox log, and if your forms are dated after you access the house, you're getting in trouble.
One of our agents got fined because on the other side of the deal, that agent got sued.
Oh, my God.
Our agent did nothing wrong, okay? But the attorneys and those involved asked for our files. So we gotta give them our files, okay? And then they were ordered by the division, and our agent messed up. Had nothing to do with the lawsuit, but we were out of compliance, and we got fined. Well, the agent got fined, because they put stuff in at the wrong date, or had things dated incorrectly, or dated after the RPA. So just when you get this stuff signed, gang, upload it, don't hold it, okay? A lot of you guys hold this stuff, and then you wait until, you know, God forbid it closes, then you upload everything. You know, holy shit. Anyone doing that anymore? Anyone doing that anymore?
Oh, we have that.
Oh, great. Okay. I don't wanna know, okay, I don't wanna know, okay?
Are we still holding the rental one until we get it done? Cause I know a while back you said to hold the rental paperwork.
Yeah, but if you're talking about the rental showing
Just
and
through the
compensation
rental.
agreement, that gets, like Maria showed.
Does it get uploaded right away? Cause before they were saying just hold on to it. You guys were saying just hold on to it until you, like, have it dated for,
You wanna
before you
upload
show
it.
the house.
You
But
wanna
hold
upload
on
it,
to it
because
until-
when your money comes in, that's how we find the client to pay you.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying like, before they were saying don't upload it because it's just the rental one and just make sure it's dated and hold it, and then when you finally do the rental,
You're uploading it.
when you, like after you sign the lease, right?
No.
Okay.
So remember, whenever your
They
documents
change.
are signed, you have 72 hours to get your documents uploaded into the SkySlope system. So you'll be doing, let me go back as well. You guys are gonna do your duties oath, sign date and time. Then you can do your BVRA. That time, date and time on that duties oath must be before any other document. So you have them sign the duties oath, then you do your BVRA, then you go show homes. But once you have anything signed by your clients, it must be uploaded within 72 hours into SkySlope. Same with rentals. So I think there was a little confusion in the first couple of weeks we did that with the rentals.
Yeah.
Not anymore. That sheet that Maria has tells you how to just, you're gonna load it under pre-contract, the referrals, the rentals, and the BVRA. That's all gonna be there. But just remember, anything your client signed must be uploaded within 72 hours.
All right, to Andrew's point, main thing you have as an agent, the BVRA and the duties owed are more important than the rental agreement. No offense, if you don't upload it, are we gonna get pissed? Probably not. But the BVRA and the duties owed are big.
Yeah.
Those are big. The rental showing agreement, that's our form, you know, internal, so it's not the end of the world.
So a question on the rental showing and compensation, because I do a lot of rentals for a property manager, and 90% of the time that person doesn't move forward on any properties. So now when I was uploading them, I've got this huge thing of rental showing and compensations that sit in there even though they're expired. So I am getting conflicting information because now I had been told, don't upload them until you know they put an application in.
Maria?
No, if you wanna get the broker's signature, this is the only way to do it.
So I should be uploading every single one.
Yeah, because like in yours and stuff, we'll just delete them, and you always give me a list of the ones that didn't go through.
So just keep
And then I'll
doing
just
that?
delete them off the system.
Okay, so just.
Right, but in order to get the broker's signature,
Right.
this is the only way to do it. You know, cause you guys can't stand outside of his door and just, you know, have him
Yeah.
sign referrals and, you know.
Why not?
I know, that's what I do.
Go to Southwest, the Otero guy. All right, Kate, oh, last one, all right,
I
and
have
what do
a
you got?
quick question about the documents. We had clients that undecided just receiving properties on the MLS is not a big deal, but before the showing, everything has to be signed, right? For the compliance for the division, or they don't want people even getting the alerts on the MLS?
Did they hire you as an agent?
Not yet, they're just like, I wanna see
But
what's
you're
out
sending them
there.
properties?
Just sending them properties
But
because
they're
they're
not your
undecided.
client?
Correct.
Okay, do you do that a lot?
It's my first one, my friend doesn't know.
So
She
why?
doesn't know if her work visa is gonna get extended, she doesn't wanna go on the lease yet.
Oh, my God.
She's like,
Maybe-
I'm waiting for
maybe
my
you wanna take care
employer
of
to
this,
see what's
you know?
gonna happen.
she's gonna have to sign the form sooner or later, so.
But as
just
long
get it
as I
signed.
sign right before showing, if she
Well, we'd
decides.
rather not be 2 minutes
No,
on the
yeah.
extension desk before they sign the
No,
RPA,
like,
you know?
but the division doesn't care that they're just receiving alerts, right?
But,
No, they don't.
but again, remember, the duty zone, the first conversation you have with them should be signed, even if you're having dinner with them, they're like, hey, I have a real estate question. Oh, well, let me have you sign this. It's stupid, but that's what they want. So if you wait and you have proof that you've been showing that, or they've been looking at properties, you set them on a search for 3 months, and you never even presented the duties owed, which are your duties, it's bad. So you should say, yeah, I can go ahead and set you up on a search, here's the duties owed, and then while I'm here, I'm just gonna send you that BVRA.
Okay.
So if something comes up tomorrow, we can go out and look at it, but otherwise there's paperwork. So I just suggest getting it all done
Okay.
first before you even put.
There you go, moving right along, there we
Thank you.
go. All right, Sim Sams, there you are, finally, we get to Sim Sams, everybody, the guy comes once a
I'm
month.
stressing
And
it
we kill him all year.
all. You follow Maria and,
You did all your stuff?
and Zippy, how do I
Zippy.
follow Zippy? What's going on?
You don't even
How's
have a banner,
everybody?
Tim.
What's that, sir?
You don't even have a banner.
I know,
Zippy
right?
brought a banner.
Their banner's covering my banner.
There you go, stay opposite in the corner there, come on now.
Yeah, Richard?
Yeah, right there, sorry, left it right there.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go.
All right, well, there's a ton of information in your pamphlet. I'm not gonna go through all of that. You can reach out to Heather on most of this. Although I want to point out our Rock University Zooms. We don't have to like get dressed for the day, you just in PJs, dial up the Zoom. Every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, I have classes and having great turnout, like 50 people plus on those. So a lot of great things coming up. Let's see, what are we doing this coming Wednesday? Next Wednesday, how to get AI to send you more leads.
Is the geofencing, are you gonna video, record this?
Today,
Yeah.
am I? If you wanna use your phone.
Sure. Do you want us to do this or no?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're good, yes,
Mike,
It's
yeah.
important.
yeah. I agree.
Because we can't be here for other appointments, so still
Well,
wanna see it.
if you're out selling houses,
Or
that's
you can
fine.
give us a private lesson.
Yeah, and just to be full disclosure, this class right afterwards is just kind of an overview of geofencing, part 1. Part 2, we'll sign up and we'll actually roll up our sleeves, get the laptops, and step through the process of what geofencing is. Well, let's talk about marketing trends. Every agent should know Q4. So we've gone through our market shift, great fluctuations, rates dropping a little bit, right, John? Need to refresh. Get this,
Tim,
batteries. Need
No,
new
it's
batteries.
on the right side of
It's
the
over
TV.
here?
Yeah, there you
All right, short form video. Show of hands, who's doing video? 1, 2.
go. They all are, they're just shy, you know, they don't like to raise their hands.
I hated public speaking. I put myself out there. Do it. You gotta get on the train. Video is king, queen. Tonality, your personality. People are gonna gravitate to that. You're gonna get left behind. So video, short videos, reels, TikToks, YouTube shorts, 60 seconds or less. Let your personality shine. So get on board with video. If you're nervous, don't know how, next steps, get with Heather and myself, we'll help you out.
Hey, Tim,
Yes,
does
sir.
Summerlin have a TikTok account for ROG Summerlin?
Suze?
No.
I don't think.
I just found out Green Valley had one and it blew my mind.
Really? I think we do.
So I feel like you guys need one.
We do,
Right.
absolutely,
I
okay.
think that's,
Yeah.
Gabriella's initiative down there, but yeah, good point. I'll go on. I just need to use it more. Don't we all, right? All right, social media that works harder. YouTube, 85%. Everybody's on social. Facebook, 70%. Insta, 50%. Instagram. Here's the platform strengths. So if you want to do ads, your focus should be on Facebook. Instagram, visuals, behind the scenes, be real, your day-to-day activities, what you're doing, right? TikTok, trends, casual reach. Anybody working on their TikTok dances? No? I've been working on one for like a year. Who's on LinkedIn? Who's using LinkedIn? 3 hands, 4 hands, 5 hands? Listen, go where your competition isn't. It's a great platform. A lot of reach there. And then my all-time favorite is Regid.ai. Automated social media posts. that can be done in a matter of seconds, all right? Don't spend half your day trying to create a post or a flyer. Go out and talk to your clients, pick up the phone, get some leads going, right? Build the pipeline. Wow, ChatGPT, AI, 110 billion industry value. Who's using ChatGPT today? Everybody should be putting their hands up. Real quick. Hey Val, good morning. Can you help me out?
Of course, good morning. I'm here and ready to help you out with whatever you need. Just let me know what's on your mind.
Thanks, Val, I appreciate it. Hey, quick question. I'm in a real estate office, Realty One Group, best brokerage in Summerlin by far. And I'm presenting on, is ChatGPT becoming like a new search engine, kind of like Google? Can you give me some more information on that?
Absolutely happy to dive into that a bit more. So yeah, in a lot of ways, people are starting to use ChatGPT kind of like a conversational search engine. Instead of typing keywords and browsing through links, they just ask a question in plain language and get a direct answer. It's not exactly replacing Google, but it's definitely changing how people find info, especially for quick answers or for stuff where you want a bit more context or a conversation. So yeah, you can definitely share that with your audience. It's the forward-thinking way to look at how tools like this are evolving.
Thanks, Val, I appreciate it. ChatGPT, AI. I was in a presentation Northwest office. The gentleman had a necklace, or a lanyard, is that what they call them?
Lanyard.
With lanyard.
Lanyard.
Lanyard, that's what I said. Anyway, it had an AI assistant attached to it. So I was summarizing my presentation and making notes. I asked him directly if he was recording me. He said no. But he was.
I don't even go to Google anymore. I just pull out
I
chat
know,
and
right?
have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, it will replace or make a big dent in Google.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And easier too. And
Yes,
it gives you
so much easier.
itinerary if you
Don't have to
if
read
you
it.
travel
Yeah.
like crazy.
So utilize AI to simplify your
Yes.
business. Hold on, let me turn her up.
She's still listening.
Even if you turn, they always
You
do.
named person, or was she named Val?
Yeah, so quick story. I was getting ready for bed, my wife, she's like, hey Augie, can you plan a trip for me? I'm like, who's Augie? So she's got this male look-alike version of me.
So you got a British accent too?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I just changed her accent today.
He's
Yes, I
Australian.
did name her Val.
Thunder down
I
under.
used to have Juniper, but Juniper was a weird name. But, and then I also have AI that screens my calls. And last week, my wife called me, and my AI assistant would not let her talk with me. So I've been in the garage, sleeping for two weeks. Anyway, utilize ChatGPT, AI for all of these to help you simplify your work life so you can do what's most important, and that is communicating with your SOI, your clients, building your pipeline. So we can have more time to hang out with people we love and people that will help our business. Cool. All right, almost there. Visual search. So people are also using Google Lens and Pinterest to do a search, match similar homes. So if you're uploading pictures of like a Spanish style home, name the file, the picture that. Because when people are looking for homes that are similar to a Spanish style home, and you have named your picture that, your property that, hopefully that rises up in the search engine organically. So visual search is a big trend. Voice search is growing. You saw kind of an idea of how people are using search as far as voice goes. Make sure your Google business profile is updated. Huge, huge, huge changes to that. I've got a survival guide. Actually, it's on onerockstars.com. But hit me up if you want that. A lot of changes to my profile business page. If you have one, you should have that guide. Number 6, game changer. This is why we're all here. Well, not why, but here to hear what Tim and Wendy have to say, and Maria and John, and Zippy that's in front of my sign, but all good. Geofencing.
Absolutely.
Run around.
Because I even shut her down completely.
She's getting jealous.
Anyway, okay, so geofencing, has anybody heard of it up until now? What, KW?
I think we used that a little too much, Sam. Just saying.
Okay. Just real quick, before and this is what my class is afterwards, not her going off, but this is what we're gonna talk about after the class. But you'd mentioned KW.
I did.
What if we, or someone, built a virtual fence circle around their office just down the street? Every time. Is this being recorded?
It might be.
It doesn't matter, it's legit, you're allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Every time somebody passes through that circle around KW, they learn about your open house. Or join Realty One Group.
Well, that goes without saying.
So that's how
about going to Summit,
geofencing.
Going to Summit and geofencing Eden Rock Convention area.
Yeah.
And now every Realty One Group person that's coming from Florida or wherever,
Yep.
you're popping up in their feed as the Las Vegas agent who's also there. So get those referral connections.
So we're gonna talk about that today, just the overview of how this works, platforms, so on and so forth, use case scenarios, and then if you're interested, then you can sign up for the roll up the sleeves workshop, where we bring our laptop, we actually build this out.
Okay.
And then I was going to juggle chainsaw and bowling ball, but Tim said,
Next time.
not enough time, so I'm out.
Let's do that next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Everybody.
Hang out afterwards. 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops.
You him?
Yeah, Jim, so I mentioned this a few times, I just got a award from Landmark Title that I'm number 90 out of 18,000 realtors for the third quarter.
Not number one, I thought you were close.
No, I've been traveling a lot, but my whole point is I don't even use Landmark, I only use you guys. I've
Yeah.
been asking for years, you guys need, I mean, especially with all this AI stuff, it's not hard for you guys to do this, you really need it. Cause I don't post my stuff,
Mhm.
I think my assistant's probably there,
Yeah,
because number 90, I mean, obviously realtors are really slow right now, if I'm that high and I'm traveling the world, right?
Yeah.
But it has to come from Rock Title.
yeah, I absolutely agree with you, I know,
Sweet.
I know
I
it was-
agree, and I mean, it's been going on for years, I mean,
Yeah.
we have to, it has to happen.
yeah,
Because most of the times I don't even post it because it's some other title company sending it to me, and I don't give them any of my business.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely raise the flag on it again, internally, see what we can do.
Why can't you guys just do it yourself, forget it, I mean, there's some agents that only have one, there's not that many agents that are
They
top
need a marketing department
250.
to handle that, so because they're probably doing a lot of them.
You're
No.
right, I actually did that one year.
They only do top 250.
Yeah,
I'm at top 100.
Yeah.
So there gotta be, we don't have, maybe we're gonna have 10 Realty One Group agents on that, maybe 20.
so you're saying just for Realty One Group?
Yeah,
Or
you-
for external offices?
At
as
least
well?
for Realty One Group.
Yeah. I'll raise the flag, I'll raise the flag, for sure, and see if we can get that done.
Because I'm not pushing it just because it's not coming from you guys, and,
Yeah.
and then I feel like I owe other title companies that are sending it to me.
Yeah, I know it was raised back when Justin was with us, and
I've been raising it every year.
for some reason, the attorneys got involved with it, as in.
1-800, call Tara Johnson.
Like, you can't do it,
Call Tara.
but I'll dig into it and see if we can.
I don't like to go above everyone's head, it's just, unless it's super important, like a Mark Civic thing. I mean, with
Yeah,
this
I got a guy.
situation.
I got you,
We got a
I
guy.
got you, I'll reach out to Tara, we'll get it, we'll
Hey,
get it
there's two
going.
things that happen in the market that doesn't affect any of us, but you need to know. Compass
Oh, yeah.
purchased anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Does everyone know who Anywhere is?
C21.
They're the biggest brokerage firm in the world.
And there's like 5 of them. in
Century
town.
21, ERA, Sotheby's, Coldwell Banker, Corcoran,
The luxury, another luxury one too.
yeah, they're all under that brand. Compass bought them. It's gonna take a year for the smoke to clear, but how that'll affect the industry, I don't know.
Will they
You know,
rename it all in
Yeah.
that?
You know, they're gonna, they're huge now, like a third of the agents in the world are gonna work for for Compass. Whether they change the name from Anywhere to Compass, who knows, okay? And then if you care locally, GK merged with Signature,
All makes sense now.
just so you know. Not that we care, but, so you might see GK go away, the name, I'm thinking, I don't know. It's none of our business, but just to keep you in the loop here a little bit, okay? All right, kids, let's get out of here unless anybody has a great listing they want to promote. Anybody have a really good listing they want to sell to all of us?
Good right now.
Yes. Yeah. There's a million listings, right? Yes, all right, guys. Thank you all.
Let's not get out of here.